Welcome everyone to Full Spectrum Survival. My name is Zach, I'm Brad's son, and today we will be talking about staying safe in public spaces. In today's world, staying safe in public spaces isn't just about being aware, it's about having a plan. Whether you're grabbing groceries, walking to your car, or out with your family, threats can come fast and without warning. But the difference between being a victim and staying in control, that comes down to mindset, tactics, and preparation. In this video, we're breaking down real-world strategies to keep yourself and your loved ones safe in public, how to spot danger before it happens, how to position yourself for quick exits, and the must-know defensive tactics that could save your life. Because hoping for the best is not a strategy, being ready is one. Let's get into it. And now let's start with the facts. The world is not as safe as it used to be. Crime is skyrocketing. You see it in the headlines, mobs looting stores, smash and grabs, violent attacks in broad daylight. And it's not just in big cities anymore. Rural areas are seeing more organized crime, more home invasions, and drug-related violence. Here's what you need to know. It's a tough reality that when the economy dips, crime often climbs. Many, pushed by financial desperation, will find themselves crossing lines that they wouldn't have considered before, like stealing necessities from a local store, or targeting lone individuals in less frequented parks. To guard yourself and those you care about from becoming a victim, the key is in the details. Watch out for signs of distress, aimless behavior amongst those around you, and steer clear of known troublesome spots. It's not about suspicion, but about being aware and being ready to act to ensure your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Lately, there's been a sharp increase in organized crime, especially smash and grabs, where groups can quickly overwhelm stores and take what they can in moments. These situations unfold fast, making them hard to stop once they've started. Businesses can ramp up security measures, like better trained guards and enhanced surveillance, while individuals should focus on avoidance and quick exits if caught in such events. Remember, material things can be replaced, but your safety is paramount. Keeping a cool head and maintaining vigilance and minimizing interaction with the perpetrators can keep a bad situation from becoming a worse one. Now, unfortunately, when mental health struggles mix with substance abuse or extreme ideologies, the outcome can be dangerously unpredictable in public spaces. If you find yourself in a crowd near a tense gathering, knowing your exits, sticking with the crowd, and avoiding potential flashpoints are crucial strategies. Self-defense courses are invaluable, teaching not just how to physically protect yourself, but also how to de-escalate a tense situation before it becomes violence. Each of these points illustrates why it's so critical to be well prepared and knowledgeable in self-defense and situational awareness. By understanding and adapting to the realities of today's public safety challenges, you can help safeguard not only yourself, but those around you from the growing risks in our public spaces and environment. Now let's talk about navigating some common safety risks: theft, assault, and harassment. Theft has recently taken a high-tech turn. It's not just wallets that are at risk anymore. Today, thieves aim for your digital identity and financial details. They're sophisticated, using scams and hacking to access what they can, essentially your entire online life. To protect yourself, it is crucial to stay updated on cybersecurity measures, using strong, unique passwords for different accounts, and being cautious with the kind of information you share online. As well as the fact that in today's climate, where political and social tensions are running high, violence can sometimes be targeted. Individuals who visibly stand out due to their beliefs, their appearance, or even their affiliations might find themselves at an even greater risk. It is important to stay conscious of your environment, particularly in areas known for unrest. Keeping a low profile and avoiding contentious situations whenever possible can be your safest bet. As well as the fact that human trafficking remains a deeply concerning issue, particularly in locations with high rates of transient visitors. This crime is often hidden in plain sight and can be far more common than many think. Maintaining vigilance in new and crowded environments is key. Trusting your gut when something doesn't feel right and keeping personal safety apps or devices handy can make a world of a difference. It's also helpful to stay informed about the signs of trafficking and local resources for help and reporting. Understanding all of these risks and how they've evolved helps us stay a step ahead in protecting ourselves, those around us, and anyone that we care about. Knowledge, preparedness, and intuition are powerful tools in maintaining personal safety against theft, assault, and harassment in today's complex social landscape. Now, moving on, let's talk about mastering awareness and understanding our surroundings. Now, criminals often give away their intentions through certain behaviors. If you know what to look for, watching for signs like loitering without purpose, excessive scanning of an area, or unusual gatherings that seem out of place. Recognizing these cues can give you the vital seconds you need to react or remove yourself from a potentially dangerous situation. Training yourself to notice all of these subtle signs can be as simple as practicing regular observation in your daily routines. Every environment, whether a busy mall, a quiet park, or your workplace, has its strategic points. Identifying any potential choke points, which are areas where movement is restricted and escape is difficult, can help you avoid getting trapped in a situation. Similarly, knowing your escape routes ahead of any time, in any location, can be life-saving. Make it a habit to spot exits and plan escape paths whenever you enter new spaces, keeping in mind that the most obvious exit isn't always the safest or the quickest. Now, unfortunately, the frequency of lone wolf and ideologically motivated attacks in public spaces is increasing, making even traditionally safe spaces less and less secure. The unpredictable nature of these threats means that having a constant, low-level plan of action is necessary. This doesn't mean living in constant fear, but just being prepared, mentally rehearsing how to respond to various loved ones, staying aware of your surroundings, and always having a communication plan with loved ones during any outings. By sharpening your awareness and preparing for different situations, you can greatly enhance your ability to navigate and respond to threats in your environment. It's about making vigilance a part of your daily lives, ensuring you and those around you can react swiftly and safely when every second counts. Now here's the deal. The best way to survive a bad situation is always to avoid it altogether. That's where situational awareness comes in. The OODA loop, which is observe, orient, decide, and act, is a strategy originally developed for combat, but is incredibly effective for personal safety as well. It starts with observation. If you notice something out of the ordinary, don't let it paralyze you. Quickly assess or orient what you're seeing, make a decision on how to handle it, and then take action. This could be moving to a safer area, alerting authorities, or confronting the situation if safe to do so. Practicing this loop can enhance your ability to respond swiftly and effectively to any suspicious activities around you. Now, awareness of your surroundings isn't just about what, but also about who. Pay attention to behaviors like someone following you over multiple locations, someone watching you a bit too closely, or individuals lingering where they don't seem to belong. Recognizing these signs early can give you the upper hand, whether it's crossing the street, entering a populated store for safety, or notifying security personnel or police. Additionally, one key aspect of personal safety is minimizing how much you stand out in public spaces. Wearing expensive jewelry, or flashy clothing, or displaying overtly attention-grabbing behavior can make you a more appealing target for any and all criminals. Dressing more like the general public and keeping a low profile can significantly reduce the chances of drawing unwanted attention. It's not about changing who you are, but about adjusting how you present yourself in potentially risky situations to stay as safe as you can. By staying mindful of your environment and adapting how you interact with it, you can greatly enhance your personal security. Implementing these practices helps to not only notice, but also neutralize any potential threats before they escalate, keeping you one step ahead in maintaining your safety. Now let's talk about staying alert and avoiding distractions in any public spaces. First off, headphones, while great for enjoying music or listening to podcasts, can significantly impair one of your key senses, your hearing, making you more vulnerable in public spaces. Without the ability to hear footsteps, voices, or other signals of approaching individuals, you might not even notice someone until they're dangerously close. It's wise to either keep the volume low or one earbud out, especially in less secure or unfamiliar areas, so you can stay in tune with your surroundings. Even using your phone in public can do more than just expose it to potential thieves. It can distract you from what's happening around you. When you need to check your phone, try to do it in a safe place, such as inside a cafe or a store, rather than on a busy street or at a bus stop. Keeping your phone use brief and your awareness high when you're out and about can prevent you from missing important cues about your environment. Instead of relying solely on technology for entertainment or engagement, use your natural senses and surroundings to stay alert. Shop windows, car mirrors, and other reflective surfaces can serve as tools to see behind and around you without making it obvious that you're watching. Regularly scanning the area with your peripheral vision can also help you notice movements and people, providing a broader field of view than you get when focused directly ahead or down at your devices. By reducing your dependency on gadgets like headphones and smartphones when in public, you not only safeguard your devices, but also enhance your personal safety. Awareness is your best defense, and maintaining it actively can make all the difference in staying safe. Now let's talk about honing your intuition. Your instincts are a primal tool for survival. They're your body's way of signaling danger before you might even fully understand it. If something in your environment feels off, maybe it's a person's behavior or something about a particular setting, trust that feeling. It's better to err on the side of caution and remove yourself from a situation that seems potentially harmful than dismissing those uneasy feelings and regretting it afterward. Whenever you're in a public venue, such as a theater, restaurant, or shopping mall, start to make a habit to note all the exits. Positioning yourself with awareness of a quick escape route can significantly enhance your safety in an emergency. This doesn't mean constantly sitting by the door, but rather being aware of multiple ways out should you need to leave in a hurry. If you suspect someone is following you, the last thing you want to do is lead them to your home. Instead, take control of the situation by stepping into a crowded public place, like a cafe or a retail store. This move can dissuade a follower as it increases the likelihood of witnesses and potential help. Observe their reaction to your change in course. This can also provide crucial information to you about their intentions and whether you need to escalate the situation to calling authorities or security personnel. By sharpening your ability to listen to your surroundings, listening to your instincts, and keeping aware of your surroundings, and knowing how to react when feeling threatened, you empower yourself to navigate and mitigate risks effectively. Trusting your gut and having a plan can dramatically improve your personal safety, turning potentially dangerous situations into manageable ones. Sometimes, avoiding a situation isn't an option. If you have to defend yourself, you need the right training, the right mindset, and the right tools. Keeping a buffer zone of at least 6 feet between yourself and any stranger is not just a health precaution, it's a strategic safety measure. This distance provides you with essential reaction time should someone attempt to pose a threat. Whether you're walking through a busy street, waiting in line, or using public transport, be conscious of maintaining this space as much as possible. It allows you to observe others' actions more clearly and gives you the time to react defensively if needed. Now remember, criminals often target individuals who appear vulnerable or distracted. You can make yourself a less appealing target by adopting postures of confidence. Stand tall, make strong eye contact, and display assertive behavior when interacting with others. This nonverbal communication signals to potential aggressors that you are not an easy target and are aware of your surroundings. Confidence alone can be a powerful deterrent against any criminal intent. If someone ever invades your personal space, verbal de-escalation is a critical first line of defense. Firmly and clearly communicate your boundaries, such as saying, "Please step back," or "I need some space." This not only asserts your comfort zone, but also alerts others around you to a potential problem. However, always be mentally prepared to defend yourself physically if the situation escalates. Knowing some basic self-defense techniques can make a significant difference in your ability to protect yourself if words are not enough. By understanding and implementing these strategies, maintaining distance, and using confident body language, you enhance your personal safety by setting clear boundaries and responding effectively to potential threats. These practices empower you to manage your environment proactively and safely. Now let's talk about some of those essential self-defense techniques. In high-stress situations, fine motor skills can diminish due to adrenaline and nerves. This is why basic, gross motor skills are more reliable in self-defense. Techniques like palm strikes, elbows, and knee strikes are straightforward and effective, requiring minimal precision to execute effectively. These movements can be performed powerfully and quickly, making them ideal for fast responses during any encounter. If an assailant was to grab you, aiming for their most vulnerable points can help you break free and escape. Areas such as the eyes, throat, and groin are sensitive and can cause immediate intense reactions when struck, giving you a chance to get away and reorient yourself. If someone's grip involves their thumb, like a wrist hold, focusing on twisting or bending the thumb back can be a painful but effective way to release their hold on you. These techniques are critical because they can make the difference between staying in a dangerous situation and escaping to safety. Practicing self-defense in a controlled environment like a dojo is useful, but real-life confrontations are always unpredictable and always chaotic. Training should, therefore, include scenarios that mimic real threats in real environments. This can involve practicing with partners who can simulate realistic attacks, using full force during drills, or training in various settings both indoors and outdoors. The key is to condition your body and mind to react swiftly and effectively, even when adrenaline is high and the situation is dire. By mastering these basic self-defense techniques and training in realistic scenarios, you prepare yourself not to just respond to threats, but to handle them in a way that prioritizes your safety and the safety of those around you, and maximizes your chances of escaping unharmed. Such preparedness is essential in ensuring that should you ever find yourself in a threatening situation, you will have the tools and the confidence to protect yourself. Now let's talk about leveraging personal safety devices. Pepper spray can be an excellent tool for self-defense if you can reach it when you need it. Keeping your pepper spray buried at the bottom of a bag renders it useless in a quick response situation. Instead, attach it to your keychain, carry it in a pocket, or keep it in a dedicated holster where you can access it immediately without looking. Regularly practice drawing and aiming your spray can enhance your readiness to use it under pressure. Also, a tactical flashlight can be used not just for illumination, but as a formidable self-defense tool. Flashlights with a brightness of 1,000 lumens or more can temporarily blind oncoming attackers, especially in low light conditions, giving you a crucial window to escape or call for help. Many tactical flashlights also come with a beveled edge that can be used as a striking tool if required. Familiarize yourself with how to quickly turn on the flashlight and use it in a defensive manner to make the most out of this device. Also, everyday items can become effective self-defense tools if used properly. Keys, pens, and belts can all serve as improvised weapons. Keys can be held between your fingers for a painful punch, pens can be used as stabbing instruments, and a belt can be swung for reach or used to entangle and control an attacker's limbs. Training to use these common items under duress can significantly enhance your ability to defend yourself with whatever is at hand. By understanding and preparing to use these personal safety devices and improvised weapons, you increase your options for defense and escape in threatening situations. Regular practice with these tools not only builds skill, but also builds confidence, ensuring that you are better equipped to protect yourself if the need arises. Now in this world, your personal safety isn't just physical, it's digital too. Criminals, governments, and bad actors are always constantly gathering data. If you're not careful, you're giving them everything they need. Sharing your location in real time on social media can inadvertently turn you into a target for criminals. They often monitor these platforms to target potential victims who reveal their whereabouts. It's safer to share your experiences and check-ins after you've left a location, rather than broadcasting your movements as they happen. This delayed sharing helps protect your immediate safety by keeping your current location private. Photos and videos you upload also often contain geotags and metadata that can help disclose your location without your explicit knowledge. Before sharing any images online, it's wise to strip this data or adjust your device's settings to not capture or include it in the first place. This precaution will prevent potential attackers from piecing together your frequent locations or patterns, which could compromise your safety. For more private or sensitive communications, consider using encrypted messaging apps like Signal or Telegram. These platforms offer end-to-end encryption, ensuring that only you and the person you're communicating with can read what's sent. This level of security is crucial, especially when discussing personal details, travel plans, or any information that can be used maliciously if intercepted. By adopting these online practices, you safeguard your personal information against those who might use it to harm you. Being vigilant about what you share and how you communicate on digital platforms is an essential aspect of personal safety in today's interconnected world. Now let's talk about some navigating interactions with strangers. First and foremost, beware of social engineering. Scammers and traffickers are skilled in the art of social engineering, manipulating individuals into revealing personal information or luring them into unsafe situations. They might pose as someone trustworthy or create scenarios that require your urgent assistance, playing on your emotions to break down your defenses. It is crucial to remain skeptical and to question anyone coming to you with intentions of those that you don't know well, especially if they're pressing for information or a commitment. One of the most common pieces of advice for personal safety is never to follow a stranger to a secondary location. Whether it's the promise of something you need or a ruse to get you alone, moving to a less public, unfamiliar location significantly increases the risk of abduction or worse. If someone you don't know asks to go somewhere with them, refuse and stay in public areas where you are more likely to get help if needed. In this day and age where identity theft is rampant, verifying the identity of anyone who requests your personal or financial information is more important than ever. This is especially true when meeting new people who might seem legitimate, like potential employers, dates, or even new friends. Use online tools, ask mutual contacts, or check official databases when possible to confirm that people are who they claim to be before sharing any sensitive information. By staying cautious in your interactions with strangers, you can protect yourself from many of the common tactics used by criminals to exploit unsuspecting individuals. Remember, it's better to be safe and a bit skeptical than to be overly trusting in any situation that could lead to harm to you, to your family, or to anyone you care of. Now everyone, that's all we've got here, but I just want to give some few final words here. Our world isn't getting any safer. Not now, not every day that passes. So we need to train, we need to adapt, and we need to stay vigilant and aware of our surroundings. It's our responsibility to stay safe for ourselves and to protect the ones we love. If you found any of this information valuable, please like and share the video. If you're new here, subscribe for more. And stay alert and stay prepared. I'll see you in the next one.